So the last 2 weeks we've been learning what's called direct quotation. Remember, a direct quotation is when we are writing a sentence where the person is speaking inside of the sentence. It's called a direct quotation. We place quotation marks on what they are saying, and therefore it's called a direct quotation because the person is speaking directly to someone. So for example, when we would have, "Can you clean your room?" Ask mom. And so mom in this sentence is talking to someone, and what is she asking them? Can you clean your room? That's a direct quotation. You can see I have the quotation marks, and it's telling us who's speaking. Ask mom. This one, "Watch out," yelled Timothy. What did Timothy say?
Watch out.
He's speaking to someone and he's saying, "Watch out," and we have the quotations on what he is saying. So those are examples of what we call direct quotations. We should be familiar with that. We did it for 2 weeks. We're going to move on to our next part of quotations, and they're called indirect quotations. So these are a lot different than direct quotations, okay? But we'll use the direct quotation to create the indirect quotation. So again, a direct quotation is when you are speaking directly to the person, you are speaking to them. It is actually the words that you are saying. You are talking to them. But when we have an indirect quotation, it is someone repeating what was said, okay? So an indirect quotation is when the person is repeating what was said. Let me show you what I mean by that. So our direct quotation is, "Can you clean your room?" Ask mom. But the indirect would be me repeating what mom said. This is what I would say.
I wrote it at the top. I think I remember.
So this will be the indirect. Mom said, "Clean your room." Mom said to clean your room. No one is speaking in this sentence. I am repeating what was said. So therefore, this is called an indirect quotation because I am repeating what mom said. So mom said to clean your room. That's not a direct quotation. That is indirect because I'm repeating what was said. Do you understand? Like, so when you're repeating what the person is saying, like you're saying what they said, it's called indirect. No one's talking to anyone. I'm just repeating what was said. Mom said to clean your room. Avai, please put that away. Okay, so next one. "Watch out," yelled Timothy. This is a direct quotation. Timothy is saying, "Watch out." Now I'm going to make it indirect by repeating what Timothy said. I'm going to say,
Watch out.
Timothy yelled
Yeah. Watch
for us to watch out.
different.
It's indirect. I'm repeating what was said. Okay? So I'm repeating what Timothy said. Timothy is not speaking directly anymore. Now I am repeating what Timothy said. This is now an indirect quotation because I'm repeating. So what I mean by repeating is there's no quotation marks because no one is speaking. I am just saying what he said, right? So direct is when the person is actually speaking. Indirect is when I am saying what they said. I am repeating or I'm letting you know what they said. It's called an indirect quotation. I'm not speaking directly to anyone. I am just saying what was said directly through the direct quotation. Y'all kind of understand a little bit? It's not really there yet. Okay, it'll get there as we do it. Okay, so copy these two for me. Yes, copy both of them. Sure. Okay, so copy them. Yes, so copy the brown and then the black, and then the blue and then the black. Yes, you need to copy both. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this one. It says, "Daniel will come," said Ben. So this is a direct quotation, guys. This is because we have a quotation mark. Someone is speaking, so it's a direct quotation. Daniel will come. But when I turn it into an indirect quotation, I am going to simply repeat what was said. Does anyone know? Anybody wants to try to guess how we would say the indirect quotation, repeating what was said here? That Daniel said that he Yeah. No. Not quite. You repeated
I
the
know.
thing. Daniel said that he would come. That's how we do indirect. Daniel said that he would come.
Right after. Oh, yeah, now I see it. I see it. Yeah, it's in my head. No, it's in my head. Oh, man. I finally got it.
Daniel said that he would come. So this will be the indirect. We're repeating. Okay, write this one down, guys. Daniel said that he would come.
Both of them?
All right, let's do one more.
Oh,
Let's try one more.
okay. That me, Mariah. That me. Okay.
Okay, so it says, I will cook dinner, said Dad. This is our direct quotation. Okay, this is Dad speaking, and what is he saying? I will cook dinner. Anybody wants to try the indirect? How would we say the indirect? Repeating what Dad said. You're not, it's not I. Okay, you had it right what Dad said, but I'm just saying don't say I, because when you say I, you're talking about yourself. You're not Dad. So instead of saying Dad said I, Dad said he would cook dinner. Yes. You can't say I because you're not that person. So dad said he would cook dinner.
That's good. Every time I go for months, but people who go
Dad said he would cook dinner. Yeah, that's the difference. Four.
My paper is some of that.
Okay, so write this one. Okay, we have it written down.
I have a lot of
Guys, page 211. Page 211. Said that already. Last week I said that.
Oh, I did it already.
Okay, page 211, phonics and language. All right, so page 211 in your phonics and language. Let's begin. So I'm going to say the word, just write the whole word. First one is artist, 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 artist. Write the word artist. How do we spell artist? Okay, Carson? Not E, A-R-T-A, artist. Try again. Yes, A-R-T-I-S-T, artist. Okay, next word, darker. Darker. Right, the word dark. darker. Darker, okay? Darker, okay? Next word is wash. Like I will wash the dishes. Wash. Okay, how do we spell wash? Wash. Who gonna do that? Okay, Daria, wash.
W-A-S-H.
W-A-S-H. Next one. Dishwasher. Dishwasher. Dishwasher.
Restroom. Can you please stop?
Talking to who? Okay, so make sure you tell yourself that when you can't keep your mouth closed, okay? Y'all have some nerve. Okay, dishwasher.
D-I-S-H. W-A-S-H.
E-R. Dishwasher, dishwasher. Okay, let's go to the bottom row. Next set of words. Plumber. Plumber, like the plumber who works on the bathroom. Plumber. Just write it, thank you. Okay. Plumber, how do we spell plumber? Plumber, Kinley? Not E, okay, we're missing a letter, but that's because that's like a silent sound. You, plumber, plumber. Plumber. Okay, next one, plumbing. 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 Okay, how do we spell plumbing? Plumbing. Plumbing. Okay.
L-U-M-B.
She was spelling it. I had called Taylor to spell it. I'm talking to you. But Plumbing. All right, next one, frown. 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 Okay, frown. How do we spell frown? I can tell only students today. Online must not be here. F-R-O-W-N, frown. Okay, and then our last one, frowning. Frowning. Yeah, frowning. That's cool. Okay. Frowning. How do we write frowning? Finley? Frowning. Frowning. Good. All right, guys, let's go ahead and cover our lesson for today. Shouldn't take us long. Okay. All right. So remember last week we started talking about past tense verbs. Remember, past tense verbs are verbs that have already happened. So when we say that it's past tense, it means it happened already. A lot of verbs, when we turn them into past tense verbs, we simply will add ed to the end of it. But some of them we have to change the whole word, right? And also we have to make sure that whenever we're writing the sentences that the subject and the verb agree, meaning it makes sense. We don't want to put a verb that doesn't agree with the subject, right? Like if I would say, I eat yesterday, that doesn't make sense. I am the subject, but I don't agree with eat. I should be I ate yesterday, okay? So now this one said last week we walk or walked to the park. Which one would make more sense? Last week we walk or walked to the park. Walked, ed, past tense. We did it already. On Monday, I broke or break my crayon. I broke or break my crayon. Okay, Naraya? Broke. It happened already. Broke. Okay? So these are examples of past tense words. It shows that it happened already. All right, so guys, we're gonna start learning what's called contractions. We already learned these before. So it's really mainly just a review and just if you a refresher of contractions. A contraction is when we have two words that are put together to make it a shorter word. It's two words that were two small words put together to make a shorter word. So a contraction. Whenever we have a word that we're contracting, whenever we contract it, it means we're making it shorter. Whenever we are contracting a word, we usually will take out a letter of that word and replace that letter with an apostrophe. So for example, I have am. Am is a word that we can contract. When I contract am, I'm taking out the A, and as you can see, I put apostrophe M. So the letter that you take out, you put an apostrophe in that place of that letter. For example, will. When I contract the word will, I take out W-I, and I just put apostrophe L-L. Okay? Do you kind of remember contractions from last year a little bit? So like she will, when I contract she will and I put it together, so I'll take out this W-I, it becomes she'll, apostrophe L-L. She'll. Yes, contracting is putting them together to start a word. That's why we take out some of the letters of one of the words and we put apostrophe in place of it. So I am. Remember, we take out the A, so it becomes I'm. I apostrophe M. I'm. Do you remember contractions? Yeah? Okay, you will. Let's contract it. Taking out W-I, so it becomes you'll. W-I is just L-L. You'll, apostrophe L-L. Next, he will. Taking out W-I, let's contract it. It becomes he'll. And then they will, when we contract it, it becomes they'll. Okay? So these are examples of contractions. When we take two small words that we put it together to make it into a shorter word. We remove some of the letters and we replace those letters with apostrophe. Does it kind of bring back contractions? We learned this first grade. It's complicated. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get out your reading. Just won't stop, Mom. Just won't stop. And then stop doing it because you know you should. As soon as I turn back, you were going right back to do it.
What page?
Page 23. Yes, Asa. Oh, okay. Okay, actually, yeah, page 22. I'm sorry, page 22. What?
Word that is something with contractions, and I remember a word that makes another word that doesn't make sense.
All right, so let's go ahead and go over our reading. So we'll let online read first since we barely heard participation from them today. All right, so we have W word that says "rrr," like in wrinkle. Dennis, go ahead and read those words. Page 22. Please.
Wrap, wrist, right, writing, long, red.
Okay, thank you. A-I-R, air, like in hair. Joshua, you can read those words.
What are we on?
AI, we're on 22. AIR, air and hair.
We made my book. My mom's getting my book. Air.
Okay,
What's the
Abaya
book
said
called?
22, AIR. Screen on, please.
The new one. 22. Page 22, Mom. Cause you know I take them all.
Aircraft,
Abaya, put your screen on. Thank you.
aircraft,
What's the book called?
aircraft, airmail, airport, fairness, stair, chairs.
I have my book, Miss Lou, just now.
Okay. All right, so you can do FUL full, Joshua, those words under FUL full.
Okay. Full and dreadful, playful, thankful, truthful, wonderful, useful, helpful, wasteful. I'm
Okay.
done.
ARE, air and care. Let's read it together. Fogan store. So careful, stare, spare, spare, share, square, share. Here, because I don't. So y'all gonna sit down and play games. All right, let's go ahead and start reading 23, Kenley.
Can I read, Miss Lugents?
Yeah, we're going around. All right, so the story title. You said you finished it? Okay. All right, so guys, there's your abbreviation, so we'll stop here today. Since I find the rest of our lessons later in the session. Okay, 18. Great, 18 letters. Bye-bye. Okay, thank you. Mariah?
She wanted to go back to sleep, but she finally got what she had most. She had for my necklace. Taylor Moore and I have some nuts. Taylor really did not have a stomach ache, but she didn't know how else to get out of work for church. Oh, no, I hope he's not coming down with something. Said, where does your stomach hurt? Point at the top and then another. Here she said, that Mom.
Okay. That's it. Okay. The whole page.
Caitlin pointed to one spot and then another. Here she said, said Mom, maybe you should stay in bed and get some rest. Okay, said Caitlin. Caitlin felt a little bad about being dishonest with her mom. It's really not a big deal that I faked a stomach ache, she said to herself. Besides, getting more sleep is a good thing.
Okay. Carson? What are the questions at the end of the story?
Hayden. Oh, Hayden. The little one later multiplied didn't need to because he didn't have a stomach. What he really wanted was the the pizza and had made for the rest of the family. That smelled so good. Kaylin said to herself, but she could not tell her mom that. So she ate the soup and tried not to think of the other food. Later that afternoon, the phone rang. By this point, Kaylin was getting pretty eager to get up and play. Hello, Sarah, said Mom. Oh, skating sounds like fun. It was Sarah, Caitlin's friend. Sarah is going skating. I want to go, Caitlin said to herself when she overheard Mom on the phone. I'm sorry, Sarah, said Mom. Caitlin is sick in bed today. She won't be able to go.
Okay. All right, Dennis, back to you. 27.
The afternoon dragged by with nothing to do except think about Sarah's craving without her. At supper, Mom brought more soup. Lily thought to herself, she had enough soup. She could not pretend anymore. As the tears hit down her cheek, she said, Mom, I was never sick. I told you I was because I didn't want to get up and do chores.
Okay. Joshua 28. No, I was just trying to see. 28, Joshua.
Okay. I see Mom said, why are you telling me this now? I miss being able to skate with Sarah, Caitlin said as she looked away from the mom and downstairs at her pillow. I haven't had much to eat all day and I'm starving. Is that all? Mom said. No, Caitlin sniffed. I don't want to talk to you all day because I didn't tell the truth and I knew it was wrong. I'm really sorry. Mom looked at Caitlin and sat down and next to her on the bed. I'm disappointed with you and what you did, but I'm glad you finally told me the truth. I forgive you, but more importantly, you need to ask God to forgive you. I don't know if you should talk to him either. Caitlin replied, does God still love me even though I disobeyed him? Asked Caitlin. Yes, said Mom, and I do too. You did miss out on a lot of fun today, and you felt. That's the end.
Okay. All right, and then finish us off.
9.
29.
Me? I was 41.
Where am I?
Like you couldn't talk to your family, just remember when you do wrong, you lose fellowship with God. And those who mistreat, I know that now. Caitlin asked God to forgive her and to help her remember the consequences for disobeying.
Okay, good. So we're introducing Caitlin, and as she played in bed in the beginning of the story, what did she wish could happen? That she could live the day what? Over again, right? So mama's waking her up at the beginning. Does she want to go out and work? No, what does she want to do?
Lay down.
She wants to lay down. So what did she tell mom that what is going on with her? Her head is hurting. Stomach ache. Her?
Yes.
So mom, right? She really needs us. No, really, what does she want to eat? Cake and pizza, right? She really wanted to eat. She didn't tell her mom. Okay. So after that, the phone rings and it says Caitlin's friend. Where was Caitlin's friend going? And what did she wanted Caitlin to come along, right? But what was wrong with Caitlin? She was sick. Well, sick. She wasn't really sick. She was sick, right? So she's hanging around. And then finally, what did she tell mom? She got really sick. Right. So she tells mom the truth that she actually lied, that she wasn't sick, right? And how she said that she couldn't get things like that, right? But God, does mom forgive her?
Yes.
Yes, and mom also told her that she has to forgive her as well for not telling the truth. And she learned her lesson, right? Because she told a lie. And yeah, maybe she was able to stay in bed, but then she had some soup. She couldn't eat pizza cake, and she missed out on going skating. Right? And just got up and went work in the backyard like she was supposed to. But once she would have been done, it would have been over, right?
Yeah.
So, yep. So, yeah.
Now she's probably have
Okay?
more
All right, guys. That's it for our morning Zoom. I'll see you guys this afternoon, okay? And guys, when you come back this afternoon, I want more participation, okay? All right. Thank you.